It's not easy training and taking care of a four-legged family member. That's why we have animal behaviorist Wendy Ma here to help us with our pets. And she joins us today. Well, this isn't Brody. This is a much bigger dog. Who are you joining us today with?
This is Ernie.
Okay, hi Ernie. And there's something special about Ernie, right?
Yes, he is looking for his forever home.
Aww.
He is so sweet, and as you can see, he's incredibly handsome.
Okay, and where is Brody today?
Brody's at home. Maybe he's watching.
Yeah.
Hi, Brody.
Hi, Brody. He's probably jealous. Oh, my goodness. And definitely a much bigger size. Now, we're going to be talking about different behaviors when you're walking. So what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, you know, Ernie is a big dog.
Yeah.
And when people want to adopt older dogs, sometimes they just assume they come with good behavior because they're all grown up.
Right.
But, you know, each dog who's looking for their forever home, they all come with their own little idiosyncrasies and personalities. And so it is important to still do some training, even with the older dog that you're getting for the first time, to build a relationship and to put in the good manners.
Right.
So Ernie is on a gentle leader right now because he came to his rescue home at 82 pounds. He's now 117.
Wow.
So he's a big boy and he can really pull. So, you know, Ernie just, with the gentle leader, can walk really quite easily around.
Okay. So what do you mean by the gentle pull?
Well, this is a gentle leader that he has on. And if I took him off of this really quick, I can find his loop. You guys
so
can
now
show
shifting
me.
to There's the pull.
There's the pull.
Okay. So when it comes to the pulling, how do you, I guess, try to manage that?
Well, with the gentle leader, it makes it so much easier. He's like now driving a car with power steering.
Okay.
As opposed to no power steering.
I see.
So he still wants to go in a different direction, but now that I have his head, I can walk nicely with a 117-pound German Shepherd without him pulling me. I mean, I was not acting. He was really like...
I know, I saw him really forward. Okay, so interesting. I've seen these before, but I always assumed it was with aggressive dogs that you didn't want biting or nipping at people.
No, actually, he can open his mouth fully with this one. It's not meant to close his mouth. It's just meant to allow me to walk him and guide him with his head. The leash clips under his neck, and a four-legged creature, the way they're built, wherever the head goes, the body goes.
Right.
So if I can control the head, I can control the body.
So then will he need to use this gentle leader forever, or is this something that he could slowly be trained out of?
Most people want to get off the gentle leader, and many dogs can. And what we're doing if we always walk him on the gentle leader is form the habit of always walk here and never get into the habit of pulling. And when they get to that point where they always choose to walk with you no matter what the distraction, can you then change to a buckle collar? Most people can. With a dog at 117 pounds, I have a lot of clients that even if the dog walks nicely, they always use the gentle leader. Because if something surprises them, the dog still can't take them off their feet.
And speaking of surprises, can we see a little bit else of what else Ernie can do?
Ernie does know his basic obedience. He hasn't had breakfast, so he's really hungry.
And
he
loving
lies
those
down,
treats.
and he can stand. Ernie? Yes. He can do things like shake. And on the other side. Yeah. And even if he knows his basics, he's a smart dog. You know, at 6, he's still fairly young. People should keep engaging this mind. Teach him tricks, you know, maybe do some sport, you know, not just run, German Shepherds with their hips and things, but challenge the mind. And I love tricks for that.
Definitely.
There's a never-ending supply of tricks that people can do.
Wonderful. Well, Ernie, I know, going to be learning some more tricks, and he is available for adoption. So how can we get a hold of him if one of our viewers wants to snatch him up?
You know, they can contact the lady who rescued him. Her name is Sandy Van. Her number is 696 4900. 696-4900.
Perfect, and that is on your screen right now. You can also head to tradewindpets.com. But Ernie's such a good boy. He is a very big boy.
He's and a beautiful dog.
And so gorgeous and so sweet. Thank you so much, Wendy, for joining us this morning and giving us tips. Because again, I've always seen these gentle leaders, but I've never actually known exactly what they were for. Thank you, Ernie. You're so sweet. All right, coming up next.